This wall is not in the right spot.
Good.
This wall is not in the right spot. It should be 11'7" 3/8, 1 1/8 off. Yeah, so it should basically be come in and be lined up with this. See how this is? There's a big gap here. It should be like lined up right with this. Why is that like that? It's 11'6" 5/8. So 11'6½". So it's 1/8 out of square. Closer to 1/16. That's not bad. But it's still in the wrong location. It needs to scoot over this way. Bathroom should be 5'4½". It's 5'5". So exactly. So if that wall scoots over 1 3/8 or so that it needs to, then this room will be the right size. This room should be 9'7" 1/8", but it's minus -1/2 inch because the wall is a 1/2 inch thicker than it should be. So this room is going to end up being 9'6" 5/8". 9'7". That's why they made this room exactly what it should be on what it shows on the plans, 9'7" 1/8". But really, this wall needs to move over like 1/2 inch, just over 28. Says 28'6" 5/8", which is just over 1/2 inch. 28'6" 1/2". So, and then that wall needs to move this way by 1/2. So if we move that wall in this way over 1/2 inch, now you're within where it should be. That fixes also. That should help fix this issue because see how this pipe is like right on the wall. Yeah, like actually these don't even look like they're in the same plane. Yeah, look at that. This is, you can't do this. Like, you're gonna have, your drywall is gonna be like that. This is 1/2 inch roughly off. This wall probably needs to come even further this way so that it's at least in the same plane as this one. This looks sloped. And I measured it, it's like 99 3/4 over here and 99 1/4 over here. It's a half, and then there's a big gap. Like it's not, there's this cripple here, these boards here, and it's like not even nailed to them. So there's this big gap here. You can see it's slopes down. So when I take this down, I'm gonna suck it up and make it all correct.
It's not coming out.
No, it's like, look at this gap here. Like I can just stick my finger up in there. This board is not hit, and then, they just toenailed it in. So it's really just it was like hanging on by a sliver of wood. There was like no meat that it was nailing into. This one's a little better, but still, it's like, you can't cut a board with the right length. You can't have it tight, otherwise you wouldn't be able to get it up in there, but it's 3/4 of a 1/2 inch probably right there. It's all. Might just getting it past those straps, you have to get up on the ladder. Put your foot on it. There we go. Perfect. Sweet.
Now what do you do?
Check to make sure everything, while it's down, check to make sure everything's flat, like for drywall. Fix that thing there so it's not crooked. While it's down, I'm going to apply Boracare, just because we have it. I'm gonna pull out all the old cripples that are too short and put in the ones that I just cut. I'm mixing up a 1-to-1 ratio of Boracare and water. And then I'm gonna, since I have the wall down, I'm gonna just go ahead and do this and spray it on there. Help prevent any risk of termites. I spray the rest of the walls as I go around. Put it in the sprayer, spray it. So I just thought of something while I have this wall down. When we have the shower door in, we have to have something to nail it to. I calculated how much the backer board is going to go on here, and then the tile, where that's going to sit at, and then from there, the shower should be 3 feet and 1/2 inch from the wall, which is right here. But you know, the thickness of the backer board is 1/2 inch plus 3/8 from the tile, plus, you know, 1/16 to 1/8 from the thin set, so call it 1 inch. So really, we want to have at 3 feet 1.5 inches is where our shower door is likely going to be sitting. So the curb that we're going to be buying it's like a 4-inch cube. 4-inch cube. So it's going to sit right there. And then shower door sits kind of in the middle, which is right at 2 inches. So that should be at 3 feet. So this is saying, oh, whoops. 3 feet 2 is where the shower door is going to be sitting based on the curb. Really, it's going to be somewhere in this 1.5, 3 feet 2. It doesn't really matter too much as long as we're kind of close. But if I put something up, put the measuring tape up here, 3 feet 1.5, 3 feet 2, there's nothing here to nail to. So I'm going to put some blocking, basically some 2x4s in here. 3, 1.5, 3, 2, somewhere right around in there. dry for a bit. So this wall was an inch too far that way. So we decided we wanted to move it an inch this way because it was going to affect how tile was going to go into the shower. We took it down, and during that time we also fixed the cripples that were above the pocket door because they were too short. We fixed the header above the pocket door because it was sloping down, and we added blocking or 2 studs in here to that we would be able to attach our shower door to. And then we also sprayed everything with a mixture. It's a bore care, mixed up bore care with water, and sprayed everything down. Now we're going to stand the wall back up, shift it over, the inch that we wanted to. We also took the opportunity to put in some joint and seam filler just to fill in a gap. It's probably unnecessary, but better safe than sorry. And so we're going to stand it up, shift it over the inch that it needs to go, and then reinstall it. And then this, I'm guessing that means this wall needs to go that way an inch. I don't know what we're going to do about that. Because if we shift this wall an inch, it's going to mess everything up. We have to just leave this wall as is, and the bathroom's just going to get smaller.
Yeah.
Ow, ow, ow. All right, so it's in place. What is that, 6.5? 6 5/8. So we're gonna move it over an inch. And we're gonna slowly scoot it over. One 7.5. So it's even. Yeah, this is 9 7/8, so that's dead on. 5.4, and it should be 5.4.5, so we're a ½ inch shy on the bathroom. This room will be closer to what it should be. And this room is dead on. It's exactly what the size it should be. This room will be closer. This room will be a little bit smaller than it should be, but not 3/4. It will only be ½ an inch shorter.
Okay.
And then that room will have grown by ½ an inch. When I tack it, because this is sloping down, there's nothing supporting it, so I'll lift it up. And then tack it in place. That's not really gonna help though. Okay, that's level. Um, 99 5/8. So it's sloping down, so actually we still need to, it's level, so this is what matters. $99 5/8, so 1/8 of an inch. That's good. All right, so that's not sloped. Just make sure it's still plumb. Oh, that's split. Right? Yeah, looks like it's holding. simplest task